Hi, I'm Anita Washington. First, let me give you some additional information about myself. I'm the fifth of 5 children, the only girl, and the youngest. I grew up in the Carolina Lowcountry. I have an MBA in Government Acquisitions, a Master's of Education in Counseling, and a Bachelor of Science in Mathematics. For the past 17 years, I've been here in D.C. working in government contracting. Before that, the previous 7 years, I was a community agency counselor. Now, let me give you my disclaimer. I have nothing to sell you. This isn't about money. There is no big pitch closer at the end asking you to give me what you've earned. This is about sharing. This is simply about me serving you. All I would ask is that you consider this. Consider what your life would be like if all you had to do to obtain your hopes and your dreams was ask, believe, and receive. That's it. What if all you had to do was ask, believe, and receive? Now that sounds pretty simple, right? It actually can be. Let's break that down. To ask, anyone can ask. We all ask every day. Everyone knows what they want and we can ask for it. To receive, we all love to receive. However, believing is something different. To believe requires your soul and your spirit becoming one. Believing requires that oneness. It is where desire is birthed and where believing thrives. In that oneness. In that oneness between your soul and your spirit is where your success lies. What would that mean for you? What would your life look like? Does that mean that you'd finally quit that desk job and launch that successful business? Does it mean that you would get to work where you want, when you want? Does it mean that you would simply switch careers and get another degree? What does that look like for you? In Georgia, there's a professor by the name of Dr. Dennis Kimbrough. Dr. Kimbrough, over 13 years, did a research study where he interviewed over 1,000 African-American self-made millionaires. No entertainers, no athletes, no instant successes. Over 1,000 African-American self-made millionaires. And when Dr. Kimbrough laid out his data, the one thing that I found interesting, the one construct that I found throughout the research, the one thing that every millionaire gave credit to, the one construct that every millionaire gave for the foundation of their success was faith. Faith. I define faith very simply. I define it as trust in my supernatural being for success. Trust in my supernatural being for success. Now, my supernatural being is God, but you interchange and insert as necessary. You know, I was having a conversation with God one day, and I said, Father, I have lived a very good life. I've seen the Blue Mosque in Turkey. I've seen Michelangelo's David, the Colosseum, toured the Vatican. I've toured 40 of America's 50 states and all of the beaches in the Caribbean. I have lived a very good life. And God said to me, he said, receiving. I've lived a very good life, but I've lived a very good life receiving. That's my why. That's why I stand before you today, to simply give. And in what I've shared with you, I would ask that you remain a person of integrity, that you remain a person of substance, and that as you build yourself as a brand, after you go after making yourself a billionaire that you ask, believe, and receive on faith. My name is Anita Washington, and thank you for allowing me to spend this time with you today.